I'm gonna do some beekeeping today. We got new bees coming to the homestead. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hanson. We live on a little homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest, geographically located west-southwest of Crater Lake National Park. Well, anyway, it's time to get bees. They had Farms had a big bee festival, which they had to cancel this year down in Orland, California because of the virus. So my buddy Ken drove down to Orland this morning to pick up packages of bees from a lot of customers that were here in my region, and he's bringing them up, and my bees should be arriving about 2 o'clock or around 2ish today. So when those bees arrive, we'll go ahead and greet Ken from a distance. And right now, I think I'll just go ahead and have him put the packages of bees in the greenhouse. Now, I'm not sure. I bought 2 packages online. There may be extras that are available to purchase, but we'll see when he gets here. I didn't get an answer if there's any extras, but I can buy up to 4 colonies of bees. So I'm getting really excited for their arrival. So stay tuned, and we'll put the bees in the greenhouse overnight, and then tomorrow on Easter Sunday, I'll go ahead and introduce them to the hives and get them all set up and get these hives ready to go. I think this is the best place to process, to put the bees for right now when they get here. They should be here any moment now. But we'll just keep them in the greenhouse because I can't transfer bees into a beehive on a rainy day. It's just rude to a bee to do that. So at least they'll be nice and warm in this, and dry in the greenhouse. It's 62 degrees in here. That's nice. Thank you. I just did some modifications in the greenhouse here. I added the shelves with buckets.
Yeah, it looks awesome. That's a lot of buckets too.
40. They're on sale for $5.35 a piece down at what used to be Cash and Carry.
Okay.
And each one holds 1 bag of that potting soil out there.
Okay.
And they're 7 inches deep, so they're perfect for shallow. We got a bunch of plants up here.
Right, right.
Tons.
Excellent.
Yeah. How much for that other one?
178. Same as all the rest of them.
Okay. Got it. All right, here you go, Ken. Thank you so much.
So you're welcome.
That is awesome.
This is your queen cage right there.
Yeah.
Well, you had this box last year, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Right. So
I just got to remember how to get her out of there. Pull the can and
pull
slide
the
her
can
out.
slide it
Okay.
out. Sometimes you have to push this down because it pinches it in pretty good.
Yeah.
And then just slide it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm in the business again.
Yeah. Super fun.
Yeah, I gotta go online now and order a spinner. Yeah, I made a mess last year. Okay, now we got a little bit of a buzz going on here. And this is a a bus. It's a package of bees. You can see one of the little ladies right there just wandering through. And let me show you a little bit about these things. Just wanted to point out that bees are not aggressive when they are not in a hive and they have a brood to protect. They're very docile. But anyway, this one is just full of bees. And it's about 5 to 8 pounds of bees by weight. This can right here is full of sugar water, syrup. This thing right here, that is the queen cage. There's a little cage inside with the queen, and you just pull this syrup cage out, take the queen cage out, and you put them down. You put her down between the frames and snug her between the frames, and there's a little candy plug in there. You can poke a hole in it with a nail and get it started, and the bees will start eating their way through, and then the queen can escape and start going down and laying eggs, and the bees can start raising broods. So here's another gal that's running around. I have 3 of these. They're $178 a piece because these are special bees. These are those Saskatcherats bees. Yeah, it was just pouring down rain out here, and I don't want to transfer the bees into the hives when it's pouring down rain. I'm going to wait for a break in the weather, and I'll go ahead and take these out, put them in the hives, and let them acclimate to their new home. Save the bees, save the world. Okay, we got a break in the weather. Let's go try to rehome some bees. Okay, we'll take this part off. And I gotta make a space for the queen cage. I'm gonna set this right here. Okay, I'm going to pull this out. Take the queen cage. And put her down in there. And then I'm going to pop this open. And put this over the top of it. Now, if you note, I was very gentle with them. So now, I'm gonna put my special feature on that my beekeeper friend Ken had invented. Put that on. Put the inner cover on. And then put the roof on. Ah, music to my ears. And then I'm just going to take that off and let them forage. Now they have a queen in there, and she's putting out that pheromone smell on which these particular bees are acclimated to that smell. So I see the bees down on the ground already. I'm leaving that bus in there until they clear it out, and that can in there is full of syrup so they have plenty of food so they can get food. Plus I've got a chamber down here that had some frames with some honey in them, so I'm giving these bees a good start. Hey, look, Ma, no gloves, no headgear, no white coat. Handling the bees like this is okay, because you're introducing the bees to a new hive, and these bees do not have a hive that they're protecting. Usually bees get aggressive when they're defending their brood. So like when you walk into a hive area that is established, yeah, the bees are going to be a little bit frisky and bitchy. You want to take care when you walk into a beehive. So I've got 2 more to rehome, so let's get those going. I couldn't have asked for a more perfect time. The sun was shining. There was a break in the clouds, blue sky. But it looks like we got a big black cloud coming in right now. But it was perfect. The temperature is just right for being able to get the bees transferred and get them home. So, awesome. My apiary is full. Now, they have a week's supply worth of syrup in those little cans. And each house has a can of syrup. And then I'll just introduce the entrance feeders like I did before, and we'll just start feeding them from that. I do have one set over there just in case. Yeah, so these bees are home. Pine Meadows Hobby Farms apiary is back in full business. There you go. And we got lots of flowers in bloom. I'm your host, Jerry Hanson. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, a frugal homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. And I've got some bees. These are the Saskatcherats, Canadian variety, more acclimated for this kind of climate here. Please stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by subscribing, clicking that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. And also, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. I do enjoy reading your comments, questions, and also hints and tips. And also, if you would, click that share button and share my videos on your social media platforms. That really helps out the channel a lot. Now, if you notice, I was really gentle with the bees. I didn't shake those buzzes to shake them out in the thing. This time I decided I'm just going to be as gentle as possible, and hopefully these bees will remember that and, like their sisters from before, treat me with respect and kindness. They never stung me. And I did this whole thing today without equipment. I never got stung. Isn't this wonderful? We'll see you guys again in a new video. Count on it. Lots going on. Bye-bye.